I'll go ahead and install my Postgres using scoop as well. PostgreSQL, just like that. Scoop install PostgreSQL. Okay, our Postgres is still installing. Yeah, finally, our Postgres has been installed successfully. I believe we can all see it on my screen. And so one thing I am going to run you through now is you can easily open or access your Postgres directly from this PowerShell using this PG, which is PostgreSQL start. Then you do everything that you want to do. But I'm going to open the software directly using the PG admin software. So from your software or from your apps, you should find a new app that has been newly installed called PG admin 4, which is like the Postgres admin dashboard. So we are going to be opening our Postgres from there. But one thing I should be conscious of is you need to know the password that you are creating for your Postgres, because once you are unable to retrieve that password, that's gone, that's final. You will have to do the whole installation all over again. And uninstalling and reinstalling will take like a whole lot of time to get it done. All of them is cleared. So I am going to open the PG admin now. I'll create my own password, then I'll finish it up on the VS Code. After opening the PG admin software to like as a normal running of the app for the first time, to bring up this, then you click on the computer. Here you need to know, you need to have a fixed port number. Then you need to know what you are setting it here. I would advise you leave this as default. So this one is 5050 port number. Let me note mine down already, because I am going to use it on my app eventually, which I will tell you where to put that. But it's better you leave this as default. But if you want to change it, ensure to keep what you change it to know. So I will save speaker name of the start genuine, no problem, start. So let's wait for it to load up. Okay, yes, I need to make this part cleared, and I need to make this part visible for you. If you see what has been written here, it says please enter your master password. This is required to unlock saved passwords and reconnect to the database servers. I have been using Postgres on my laptop like way back. So what actually happened is the password I created before is still what I am using, but if you are creating for the first time, ensure you have password saved on your laptop. Ensure you know what password you are using for this particular, because if you are unable to retrieve that particular password, you have to reinstall it and start from scratch whenever you are going to be. So this is like case sensitive. I am not going to be displaying my password, so I'm going to like cut this off from this video. Okay, yeah, after entering my password, for you, I know you'll be creating a new password. Don't mind that. It's still the same thing, still the same process. So after entering my password, I am asked to enter my password for PostgreSQL as well. That means the initial password I entered was meant for the PG admin, the admin dashboard. So now I'm going to enter my password for the Postgres. You may use the same password for both, still fine. You may use different password for both, it's still okay. But I would advise you use a different password. Yes, but if you feel you don't have memory to save all of that, you can use the same password. It will still work perfectly. Okay, let me remove this particular server. Let me just delete it. So for you, if you are starting afresh, you should have it this way. So you right click on this and click on register server. It should register itself. So here, let me just create another one, PostgreSQL. Like this. Let me change this one to manager G. So leave this one as default. Okay. I'm sorry for that background noise. So once you are done, once you've given this one a name, click on connection, then you need to give it a host name. So since we are hosting it locally, if this local host, the port should remain 5432. Don't forget the initial port is for the PG admin port, but this 5432, let me also write it down, is the port for our local host. So this is the one that we are going to use basically, not the initial one. So leave all of this as default, SSL, there's nothing to change here. Leave all of this, then click on save. So let's wait for this to save completely. Once it's done saving, okay, it says unable to connect to server localhost. What is going on? What is going on? Let's try to debug that. Oh, my bad. We need to create a password. So I will create a password for this. So here you are free to use the PG admin password. You are free to create a new password, but it's better to create a separate password. If you are still using the same password, it's still fine. Yes, I'm going to save this password. Then save. This should run eventually. Oh, there we have it. But it's actually still the same process. But I can't really figure out why it was we encountered the bug we encountered. But all I could figure out from here is what I did was I had to turn off the Postgres. I had to just close the Postgres software, then reopen it, put in my PG admin password, then I run it the way I've explained before. So that's exactly how um you are going to connect your server, which is the Postgres server, to the PG admin. So on the PG admin, what we are going to do next is we are going to create a database. Yes, we are going to register for a database. So I'm going to right click on the Postgres, go to create, then click on database. So what we are going to do here is we are going to give our database let me move this one. We are going to give our database a name. Let me give it express underscore app, like this. Remember the name. So is there anything to do under definition? No. Security? No. Parameters? No. No. Okay, we are done. This is like the SQL language, but you don't need to touch it. You don't need to touch it. What it did is just, the name you gave it here, it automatically reflected here. So if I go back here and change it to, if I add S, if I come here, automatically we have the S there. If I erase it, I cannot even edit it. So this one is like, it's automated. This, but I don't want the S to be there. Yeah, it's gone. So we just click on save. So once we save, our database would have been created under our Postgres. Go to database file, open this one, you see we have the Express app. If I open it here, you have the Express app. That's all you need to do for the progress or under the Postgres database. We've created our database.